the future. I'm going to show you how you can predict the future too. Rock with me. Now, Instagram, YouTube. We not waiting no fucking time. I need y'all to spam the butterfly emojis if you're ready to get into this video, if you're ready to manifest whatever you want or predict the fucking future for whatever it is you want. Y'all want a bunch of shit, so let's predict it. First thing is first. The first way I predicted the future that I was like, damn, I want this to happen. Let's make it happen. And I'm going to be giving y'all some factual information, some stats to back this shit up. So the first thing is first is that you niggas got to focus, bro. Whatever you focus on, you're going to get more of. Does this make sense? Why does this keep turning off? Does this make sense in the chat? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Turn up in the chat. Taylor, I see you. YouTube, I see you. I see you. We turning up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. God damn. Does this make sense? Whatever you focus on, you're going to get more of. So if you focus on not getting buns, you're not going to get no buns. If you focus on girls or guys or whatever it is, you're not going to get none. And one thing for sure I realized is, think about how crazy this is. Wherever your focus goes is where shit goes. Peep this, peep this. Watch how crazy this is. I'm noticing like, okay, let's say for example, y'all, let's say you start school, right? You're talking about college, right? You're like, oh, you know, you might not have enough to go to college or whatever, right? You're like, oh, it costs this amount of money, right? And all your focus is on how much college costs, how much college costs, how much college costs. But then you know something crazy happens. Tomorrow comes, another day happens, another day happens. And then all of a sudden you in class and shit. You're doing your thing. So now you used to be sitting up all night. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh my God. Now you're thinking about what test to take. Now you're thinking about the girl that don't want to date you. Now you're thinking about the breakup you had. Now you're thinking about sports. You next thinking about LeBron. You thinking about championships. You thinking about so much different shit. And all that happened in a change of a couple days. It only took a couple days. So what you once was worrying on, what you was focusing on, it's not always that bad. But in the same breath, wherever you put your focus at, that's where the shit goes. Isn't that crazy? So like, just because you don't focus on your tires not working on your car, doesn't mean they don't work. So you know how you got car problems and shit, right? You might have car problems, right? You might have a window that don't work. You might have your starter shit don't work all the way. But if you focus on that all day, you focus on that, it's not working, it's not working. All you're gonna think about is that. That's all you're gonna think about. But the crazy thing is, while that's happening, something else is also happening. You're just not putting your focus on it. So wherever you put your focus at, that's what's going to take the precedence in your life. So you was just bitching about rent being due, but now since your window doesn't work or whatever, you're not thinking about the shit that you used to couldn't do. You're thinking about the window. You're thinking about whatever you focus on. Recreate the J. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. So whatever you worry about, you're going to attract more of it, including the people. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? So look, a lot of y'all be saying shit like, oh, all these girls, bro, I don't know what the fuck's going on the consultation way. I used to get a lot of dudes that get the consultation. Now it's mostly women. Cool, I love it. It's a blessing. But one thing I'm noticing is that whatever you are, y'all complain about the other party. So if it's dudes coming in here, they're like, oh, girls, X, Y, Z. If it's a girl that come in there, she's like, oh, dudes, it's da 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 da. But whatever I realize is that whatever mindset you have, you're going to attract people like that. Does that make sense? So I don't give a fuck if you're from Istanbul, Turkey, Greece. Also, shout out where y'all from. Shout out wherever you're from. Wherever you're from, you're going to attract more of that. So how I predicted my future for my life, and I got some stats that's coming for y'all too. So pay attention. Be ready for this. This is going to be a crazy life. I got stats. I'm going to show you the screen, whatever. But whatever you worry about or think more of, you're going to get more of that. Does this make sense in the chat? It's like attractive, positive energy, that type shit. Is that you? Yeah, so wherever you complain a lot, guess what you're going to attract? Girls or guys that like to complain. If you a dude, right, and all you do is blame niggas all the time and you want to be the toughest nigga in the room, you super emotional, you always want to fight and shit like that, what kind of girls you think you want to attract, man? What you think you want to attract? You think you want to attract cool friends, good friends? You think you want to attract millionaire friends? You think you want to attract good people? Probably not. If you got a badass attitude, but you're pretty, you're going to attract niggas that put up with that. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? What's up, Uganda? I see you. Let's go. Shout out to Uganda. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Does this make sense, chat? Chat, let's go. Let's go. What we doing, Instagram? YouTube is over here being freaky and shit. I need y'all to like the live, YouTube. If you like this live right now, if you like the topics we've been talking about, if you fuck with the channel, the content, I need you to like this video right now. It costs you nothing. and Instagram. Who we got in here? We got about 20-something people in here. We got Taylor in here. We got Coach. We got Byron. My dog Shabazz is in here. Jody in here. A couple new faces. So all y'all people in here, I need y'all to spam the emojis. What we doing? Y'all fucking with the live so far? Or are you like, damn, you talking to me? I got to take some accountability. How you feel? He said you moved, you're black. You caught me. Damn. All right. So point one, focus. Whatever we focus on, bro, that's what we're going to get more of. You feel me? So if you focus on getting money, investing, y'all remember when we talking about investing, all we was talking about was investing, get money. And all we started to do was get more money. So maybe shit, if you go out and you focus on, oh, this is a good person, or you focus on the good in yourself, or you focus on the good in other people, guess what you might attract? Good people. So if you want to predict your own future and shit like that, right? You want to predict, damn, by the end of the summer, I want to lose a certain amount of pounds. I want to gain this weight. I want to get this girl. I want to get this amount of paper. Then guess what you could do? You can focus on the end result. You can focus on the end goal. So just as easy as it is to complain and blame everybody the fuck else and be like, it's your teacher's fault, your dad's fault, it's all men's fault somehow. It's all a girl's fault. It's this person's fault. It's John's fault. It's this person. When you were 6, this happened. No one cares about none of that shit. But what people do care is the person you become. What kind of person are you? If you want to predict your future, when I go introduce you, like, yo, this is my dog Jim. This is my dog. And when someone introduces you, you got to get a whole paragraph. I got to pull somebody to the side. Hey, yo, this is nigga Jim. But Jim, he ain't always right. You know, you a little weird. I got to describe somebody a bunch of paragraphs. No, no one has time for that. You got to be a stand-up person. So then when you predicting your future, you become so powerful that you help other niggas predict theirs. When you move with purpose, when you move with, he said weed talk. He said I'm calling out. When you move with purpose and you move with a sense of direction, guess what you do? You inspire other people to do the same shit. So if every day you and wherever the fuck y'all see, go to the gym every day. You see him go to the gym every day. But he's not just going to the gym. He got a trainer. He getting results. He's growing, getting stronger, whatever. That's going to inspire you when you ask him, hey, yo, what you doing this weekend? Bro, I can't go out this weekend. I'm going to the gym on Saturday. I'm really getting my weight together, my strength up, whatever. That's going to inspire the people around you to either do better or they're going to separate from you. That's how this should go. If you want to predict the future, I don't think you can predict it for other people. I don't know that we can predict the future for other people because you can never want more for someone than they want for themselves. I'm not selling shit. YouTube is free. But you can never want more for another person than they want for themselves. You can tell your mom, your dad, your cousin, your aunt, your boyfriend, your girlfriend to change all you want, but if they don't want to change, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it for you. They're not going to do it for you. They're not going to do it for me. They're not going to do it for Sarah. They're going to do it for them. You see what I'm saying? People change for themselves. You can be an encouragement to their change, but ultimately people are going to change for themselves. And whatever, again, we focus on, we're going to attract more people like that. Does this make sense in the chat? Let's go. Does this make sense? Your tires don't, well, y'all just talking about random shit on YouTube. The trolls are still here on YouTube, but the likes are going up, so I appreciate y'all. Pure wisdom. I see you, Luis. Facts. Let's go. IG, what do y'all think about this so far? YouTube, tell me what y'all think in the chat. Let's go. Let's turn this shit up. Makes perfect sense. What is your name even? Nas, I see you. Makes sense. And he said he's about to have heart complications. God damn. Vibration, focus. Okay, here we go. Now, I got some more. I got 2 more tips for the focus portion. Now, the next thing is, if you notice how your problems dissipate when you change your focus. So when you change your focus, you know how problems go away. If you walking around, right, let's say you overweight. Let's just make up some shit. Let's say you overweight. If you focus every day, you're overweight. You think about that every day. You're going to feel bad about yourself. You're not going to put the work in to do whatever. You can tell us that you ate a salad, but it's going to show in your body, right? But when you start thinking about the change that you want and you start taking action to it, all of a sudden that problem is gone. The stuff that you once used to complain about, you don't complain about anymore. And that's the case with everything in your life. The shit that you complain about when you're 10 probably ain't the shit you complain about when you're 15, or when you're 18, or when you're 20, or when you're 28, or however old you are, or however young you are. You feel me? So your problems dissipate when you change your focus. Think about all the friends you hang out with, huh? How many of y'all got friends, homeboys, homegirls that got a lot of emergencies? Go ahead and comment in the chat. Let me know. How many of y'all got friends and peers that always got some fucking emergencies? How many of y'all know people that always got some emergency, bro? They always got something going on. You in the middle of a fucking date. They like, oh man, emergency. Oh my God, I need help. Oh my gosh. And you the weak motherfucker for running to them. I'm gonna say it again. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse. So what we focus on? So when you going out with a guy, a girl, whatever y'all choose to be, anytime people keep having emergencies on your dime, on your clock, and a person chooses to go handle the emergency of a grown adult frequently, that tells you what they think of you. You hear me? So I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live. Don't let nobody tell you differently. When somebody keeps having emergencies on your time, we live in America. How many fucking emergencies can you have? And then you have an iPhone. What kind of emergency is it? So when people keep having emergencies on your time and you keep putting up with this shit and you keep saying, oh, well, go ahead to your friend and go ahead, they don't care about you. Because if someone's present right now and they're focused on having a good time right now and growing and going to where they want, they're focused in this moment right now. If you allow an outside source other than yourself as a grown-ass person to lead you or to lead your behavior, then you should be used to a life probably of solitude. Cats or dogs. Yeah, damn, we got a lot of bots on YouTube right now. It'll turn up. Usually it comes in waves. Y'all feel me? IG. Facts. Who the hell's that? I ain't never seen you before. What your name is? Rican chick. Shout out to you for joining. If y'all following along so far with the chat, let me know. I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. You probably won't be able to see this, but here's an example. Wherever you spend your time and you spend your money, that's the sum of a person. Prime example. We got a dickhead in here. So, for example, like if you are somebody, right? Let's say you got time, you're doing something. If some, like I say you got a girl, right? She like, hey, I'm looking for a dude that can provide or have some money or have something going on, right? And then tomorrow gonna come. And then when you go to her and she's like, what did you do last night? And you say, shit, man, I was online trolling niggas. What do you think that's going to, what do you think that's going to attract? God, the blessing, whoever you asking for your blessings. God, can I please have the girls, the money, the things I want? Oh man, can I please have it? Oh my God. You're praying for that, right? And then somebody asks you, cool, for sure. You want to be promoted. What'd you do last night? And then you say, I was just kicking it, watching Netflix. Me? Man, I went to the internet and started trolling on niggas. Like, what do you think, that's going to attract back to you? What would you say, huh? What would y'all say? Instagram, YouTube. What would you say is going to attract back to you? Y'all let me know. Because whatever you're thinking about and you exude is going to attract back to you. So a lot of y'all, when y'all thinking about making excuses all the time, the only people who like them excuses are people that got excuses. But the people that have motion and they're doing shit, they probably don't believe too much in your excuses, or they probably don't feed too much into you wasting your time, because at the end of the day, you go in that casket by yourself. You feel me? So it's just like the people that, you know how like in the music video, the only people that's popular is the niggas that talking about killing niggas. And they do cool handshakes and whatever, and then whatever. But the people that do the right shit all the time, they pretty lonely. You get what I'm saying? The line at the gym or the library is smaller than the line at the hospital, or than it is at the doctor, or than the people that got Netflix subscriptions. So, anywho, now we get to my favorite portions of the live. Now, this part of the live, to predict the future, you're going to want to pay attention, pay close attention. Go ahead and comment whatever you comment in the chat. I see y'all typing on Instagram and I see you on YouTube. I'm going to get to it in just 1 second. I got to say this and y'all got to hear me. I had to find this out the hard way. This shit blew my mind. And you talking about, I played basketball, all this shit. I played sports. I swear to God, I was going to go to the NBA. Guess what? Sports, news, movies are not real. It's the Matrix, and it's here to keep you distracted. It's only 500 niggas in the NBA. You've never played basketball professionally ever. And most of the people at bars consuming alcohol or at the house are judging the people on the TV that there's 500 of. There's 300 million of you. There's only 500 of them. It's all fake. So when you control your focus, think about where you spend your time, your money, and your attention. Whoever captivates the most of that owns you. So if you control your time, money, and attention, and you dedicate where it goes, and you're in control, and you're cognizant of where you're spending it, then you are in control of you. But if you don't know why you do what you do, if you lash out, if you're always emotional, if you just do a bunch of weird shit, and then people are like, "Why? What do you want?" That is the sum of you. And it's probably going to lead you to this next thing, which is overthinking. So once you realize that sports, all the shit you look up to, them celebrities that rap to you about doing whatever the fuck they doing, the rappers that show you all stuff when they really don't have no money, 78% of the nation living paycheck to paycheck, you're going to start doing some overthinking. How many people ever overthink, or you know people that overthink a lot? How many of y'all overthink a lot, or you know people that overthink? How many people overthink a lot, or you know overthink a lot? Because I just want you, as I'm starting to mature in life and shit, and get with people with way better habits, know more than me, got more money than me and shit, I'm just realizing that you got to be very mindful of your time. No one's going to sit around and listen to a big paragraph from you. So sometimes, I know shit sounds cool when y'all do little shit on the internet, or you might go to school and y'all make fun of Buddy. But like, when you look at your bank account, you look at your life, and you look at actually what kind of girls chasing you, what kind of girls you get, what kind of motion you have. And when you realize that that guy that y'all making fun of is probably going to be your CEO, it's probably going to be your boss someday, it's going to change your perspective. So right now, sometimes in life, you're getting everything you want. Right now, it's easy just to say, oh, fuck everybody else, I don't need them. Or join a club with other people that got poor ass attitudes and shit. Right now, while you're young and you doing your thing, it's easy to do that. You see what I'm saying? But as time goes, as things progress, you're going to start learning, fuck, I've been lonely. How come I ain't never getting the girls I want? How come I'm never getting the things I want? How come I'm never getting any progress in anything I want? I'm just spending my time having opinions. That's where the overthinking comes in. Let me see. If y'all still locked in, I want you to say locked in the chat. Instagram and YouTube, if you're still locked in, I'm gonna answer your calls later. We still got 3 tips left. Leveling up materialistic is mental. Trump can heal people if others ain't practicing what you preach. You can't heal people and help others if you ain't practicing what you preach. Exactly. Who said that? Timothy, exactly. That's why on the plane, they tell you to put your oxygen mask on first. So that's why a lot of us, if you look at most of the people that's talking about, I just want to help. Bro, I'm a young man too, so I'm not saying I know more than you niggas. But when y'all call in, or when I listen to people, when I go to help them, I'm noticing a lot of people saying they just want to help people do all this shit, but their life is ass. So they want to spend all their time talking about helping other people, but they've never yet focused on one task, one thing, and did it all the way through. They're not even at a point where they look in the mirror and they're happy with themselves, but they talking about helping other people. But you can't help nobody else until you help yourself. In fact, Jim Rohn says the best way you can help everybody in the world is by taking care of you. You take care of you for you, then no one else will have to take care of you for them. When you walk out the house and you present your best version of you everywhere you go, then therefore you're helping everyone. But if you never become the best version of you, you're not gonna be able to help no one. You're not gonna be able to help the poor people by being one of them. Does that make sense? So all them people that saying, I wanna help, I wanna do all this shit, I wanna help. You can stay around your friends and family if you wanna help them all you want, but guess what? If you wanted them and you keep behaving like them, you eat the same food as them, you live in the same house, you do the same shit as them, you just know more quotes, then by definition, you're not helping them. But you can help them better by becoming your best version of you. Okay. So we got about 50 people in here. Okay. So when it comes to this overthinking shit, I'm realizing that, damn, we can predict the future by realizing this. Think about this, hear me out, just hear me out. Every president, with the exception of maybe 2, is related. I cannot make this up. Every president, with the exception of 2, is related, right? So think about this. If all them presidents are related, what are you voting for? Think about this. The Simpsons predicted 45 world life events. Let me name some of them, just so you know we ain't capping. They predicted Donald Trump being arrested. They predicted a building in London being built called, what is this called? The Shard. They predicted Ebola. They predicted robots. They predicted, hold on, it's 45 things, so y'all bear with me. I'm not gonna name all of them. I wanna name some of the biggest ones. Autocorrect, they predicted that in 1994. They predicted plans to block the sun. Guess who just put something out to block the sun? Bill who? Okay. He just put something out to block the world. Okay. And they predicted that in 1995. Okay, let's continue on. They predicted Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. They predicted FIFA, a Cybertruck. It's called a FIFA scandal. Sigmund and Freed, Tiger attack. Nigga, there's so much shit. Holy shit, smartwatches. Hold on. There's a lot of stuff. And the reason they even predicted FaceTime. Anywho, the reason I bring this up and the reason this is important is because if all the people that you voting for are related to each other, if this TV show, this cartoon, 10 years prior keeps predicting shit that's happening in your actual world, meanwhile you focusing on what rap battle, what TV show characters you know, how this whole gender sucks, how that whole gender sucks, how everybody's a problem except you. You're going to realize pretty soon that you don't own your phone, you don't own your car, you don't own your home, you don't own anything that you have. So you're going to start realizing that they dictate your future. If you don't realize that the shit around you is being painted for you, it's being illustrated for you, like not making a choice is the same as making a choice. Does that make sense? So when y'all see, when you see your mom make poor choices growing up, right, or your dad make poor choices growing up, let's say he do crazy shit to women. If you see that and you know that's a bad choice and you still do it, it's on you. If you don't change the things that you know aren't right and you still do them anyway, that's on you. Does this make sense? Boz, I see you. Real facts, the actual matrix. It's all a matrix. They're controlling what you think. Does this make sense? Let me see. It's not predicted. It's revealed in Time Travel Project. I believe it's all rigged straight up. All technology is older, 30 years in advance. Josh is speaking like he knows so many things. But some of the things I'm also realizing is, this is one thing I'm also realizing is like, as we go on this journey, there's no such thing I don't even think about as being right or wrong. But a lot of people, how they speak, like when they speak as if they're extremely certain and they know so much, it can be detrimental. Here's an example. So when you want to predict the future, it's going to get you caught up if you spend all your time on TikTok, right? And you know all the conspiracy videos or whatever, but your life sucks. And you don't use any of the information in what you say. So it's like, typically I notice what happens is that those people get bent up and built up inside, that you think you know all these random miscellaneous facts, but you're not executing and using them. So all them TikTok videos that you watching about whatever thing you want to do or say or whatever it is, if you don't use that information, you actually become another part of the matrix. Does that make sense? This is the weirdest thing about brain control and about when you want to predict your own future and control what's going on. If you stay a part of the matrix, you are a part of the matrix. If you become distracted and you spend your time about being right instead of bettering yourself, you actually become a victim of the matrix. You become a part of the matrix. You just become an NPC. Just think about it. You can go on TikTok. I can go on TikTok right now tonight, say something, just anything. Just make up anything. I could just say the sky is red, girls are bad, and whatever. And then when I go on there, I can guarantee you that video will probably go viral for me. And it'll be all kinds of people having opinions and saying, this isn't right, this isn't fair, this is all this. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna click the pages. I'm gonna click the names of each person that has a comment to say. And when you press their page, just look, just behold. You don't have to do too much talking, just look. Because the people that have the most opinions and shit to say, that's where they gravitate towards, because that's where their focus is at. They look for confrontation, they look to argue. That's why the algorithm sent them that video anyway. Does this make sense? Because the people that have the most shit and they're focusing on getting their life better, they looking up workouts, meditation, things of this nature. They're bettering themselves, so they're not even involved in that circle. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat, does that make sense? It's just like Matrix, the movie, makes perfect sense. So it's like, overthinking is real, because most of y'all, peep this, watch this. Most of y'all who overthink, you overthink so much that you don't actually do shit. You spend so much of your time overthinking that you don't actually even bust a move. You don't even do shit. You spend so much time overthinking that you don't actually do anything. You do fucking nothing, because this is what I think. I think if you overthinking, you either living in the past, you're talking about some old shit that happened to you last week, last year, last winter, or you scared of the future. And if y'all know who Joe Dispenza is, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he said, you got to realize you're creating temporary habits when you do something every day and you think about how bad it is and it happened to you last week and you keep identifying with it, right? Now, what you're doing is you're identifying with something and you're releasing chemicals in your brain and in your body that are saying, hey, this happened to me back then. Every single time I have this thought, give me more of that chemical. So that's why when you see people that are victims of something or they had this type of abuse or this thing happen to them, they then become addicted to that chemical because that's what they live off of. That's why every single time they fail or have a mishap or have a down or whatever, they like, damn, I'm gonna blame this crutch. I'm gonna blame this thing that I identify with, because the chemicals keep being released to them and then they start living off of that. So if you do something every day and these chemicals keep releasing, and that's the only way you get comfort is to become a victim, or you get comfort is to say, well, the reason I didn't do that or the reason I didn't perform is because back then this happened. It's preventing you from having shit happen to you in the future. Does that make sense? He said Dirk is grown up. Overthinking is a form of indecisiveness, because if you can't make your mind up and you spend all your time overthinking, you're not going to do anything in the future. Does this make sense in the chat? Turn me up, chat. What we doing? Turn me up, chat. Drop fire emojis in the chat if this makes sense. If it's trash and this does not make sense and you're like, man, I don't like, this is ass what he's saying, drop some poop emojis. Let me know why it's trash. Let me know. I don't care which way you like. I'm here to make you think. I'm just here to make you think. I want y'all to let me know in the chat right now, YouTube, if you're watching this, if this video is making sense to you, if it's making you think, like this video right now. It costs nothing to like. The more y'all like these videos, the more they put me in the algorithm and we get to keep growing. And share the video right now. Turn this up, share it. Paranoia will kill. Think about this. Think about how crazy the life is. Most people y'all know talking about they got haters, they got ops. People don't like them. Look at their page. 1,000 followers. No one gives a fuck. What they're meaning to say is they're focused on the 3 people that said something that don't agree with them. And therefore, they're going to use that as a catalyst to not do other shit, or to have poor behavior, or to get in arguments, or to be reluctant to try, because they can blame these 3 dickheads who also don't have anything and call them ops, call them haters, call them whatever they want to call them. How come the most successful people don't talk about haters? How come how Kobe still get it done? How Michael Jordan still got it done? They still figured out how to get it done. But you over here talking about, you got ops. A bunch of niggas with no belts talking about you hate each other, you dislike each other. What does it matter that Tyreek and them don't like you and Tyreek lives with his mom? So if you want to predict, he said you got the Eagles to ask my team. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Thank y'all, chat. Thank you for the 1 like that was added to the thing. I was one of them. What are y'all thinking so far of this stream so far, IG? How y'all feel about it? Versace, I see you. We got Alicia in here. What's up, Alicia? You from Philly? Do you have a job? Fly, Eagles, fly. Bodied, I see you. So this overthinking shit, the more you overthink, and the cool thing I'm noticing is, like, you know, we choose our amazing friends and family. You get 2 families, you get the one you make, and you get the one that you want to create. So when we predict in the future and you want to predict the future, you got to control your focus. You got to limit the amount of overthinking. But you realize that society is going to tell you, like, just think about this shit, bro. It's the Matrix. Society praises people who do drugs and quit them more than they praise the niggas who don't do them in the first place. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Society is praising people for having baby showers with people they don't like more than they praise people that get married. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's all designed to be a scam. You hear me? People praise people who get jobs that pay them minimally, but they support and spend $0 with the first entrepreneur of the family, which has no salary cap. Does this make sense? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, does this make any sense? He said you got on a bonnet. They said you got on a bonnet. Golly. Does this make sense, chat? Let me know. Let me know. Instagram, YouTube, let me know. Said, I swear that's true. I want to make sure well, I guess in the playback, y'all gonna watch this. So I think total it might be, what, maybe on Instagram, it might be 2,000 of y'all that watch this. So when you watch this in the playback, I pray you take, this resonates with you. For y'all on YouTube, probably a good 1,000 to 2,000 of you that see this. I pray this resonates with you too. I'm gonna read the chat. I want y'all to spam in the chat what you think so far of this live. Also spam something that you're struggling with when it comes to overthinking. Spam something in the chat that you want to predict in the future, or you are having difficulty with predicting the future. I'm not doing that English and Spanish shit, gang. I'm not doing that shit. Same thing with crime. Criminals get more help when people get resources. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're going to run to the aid because think about this. I'm about to fuck your head up. Think about this. Think about this. If you are here moving in accordance and you strong, all of us who move and do the right thing every day, you strong. That means you have emotions, but you do the right thing anyway. When you think about something that's strong, you don't think about coming to the aid of it. That shit fucked me up, huh? When you think about someone that's strong, so if you strong, you do the right thing. You getting up, you going to the gym, you doing the right shit every day. Fuck it, you out the streets, you maybe the guys did you wrong in the past, but you still moving right. You still gonna treat every dude the same way. If girls did you wrong, you still gonna do the same, whatever it is. No one comes to the rescue of somebody that's strong. The only time people give praise and help and support and they have clubs and yeah, you go, you get them, is for weak people. You see what I'm saying? So just like the criminals, they get praise and aid because they did the wrong shit and now they're doing something that adults should have did in the first fucking place. You see what I'm saying? So like all the time when you don't do drugs, when you do the right thing, you come home, you don't whatever, no one's gonna praise you. I'm just letting you know that also. No one's gonna praise you, no one's gonna say good job. You gotta tell yourself good job. And you can do that in the form of speaking to yourself, tell yourself, good job, self, huh? Like Larry June would. You can treat yourself to new meals, get yourself nice little gifts and things like that. But the last thing I think you could do, and the biggest thing I think you could do to get to predicting that future each and every time is going to be this. This is going to be free. It costs nothing. I'm telling you how I predicted my future. And I'm telling you, bro, I predicted where I'm at right now. And this isn't, we're just at a blessed point, but nigga, there's so much more to do, so much more to see, so much more to learn, to grow. So it's like I predicted this on the school bus. So this way that I'm telling you right now that you could do this is by envisioning. And here is how you can envision. All you need is 15 minutes a day. So the same way when somebody asks you something, you got a bunch of excuses and you blame your dad, your mom, the weather, the president, whoever it is, right? Instead, if you take 15 minutes a day, when you get up, before you go to bed, whatever it is, take 15 minutes a day and just close your eyes, right? And envision all the fire shit you want. If y'all like material items, think about all the jewelry you're gonna have on. Think about the clothing. Think about wherever you're gonna be. Just think about it. Just close your eyes and just think about like, damn, that would be hard to go to Santorini. I don't even know what's in Santorini. I'm not sure, but they got shit there. And I bet you look nice. If you want to go to Africa, if you want to go here, if you want to envision getting that promotion at work, if you want to own a business and have it thriving, if you want to be on social media, whatever thing you want. And y'all can feel free to comment whatever it is you want. But if you envision that every day and you take 15 minutes and you start obsessing over your goals, the same way y'all obsess over the sports people the same way you obsess over the fictional fucking TV characters the same way we obsess over these rap lyrics, I promise you, bro. You need to have a sentence or two that you recite every day, some affirmations that you memorize that that you could say, I am a money magnet, I am always healthy. Everything that I want comes to me easily and in abundance. Whatever it is, there should be something that you are envisioning, that you memorizing, the same way you do with the other shit that you memorize. Here are some of the other phrases that you memorized that you didn't know that you did. It's their fault. All men are bad. It wasn't me. Well, here's the reason that this is happening. All of those are trained habits. It's called learned helplessness. So the same way you say it runs in the family, huh? That's an excuse. It's an excuse. It don't run in the family. And if it did, guess who could stop it? You, because you got breath in your body and you made a choice. You chose what you went to college for. You choose what you eat, if you're grown anyway, probably. You choose damn what you wear, how your hair look, what your weight is, what your damn skin like. You choose it. You've chosen at this point. And if it's not going the way you want, you can always change it. You can always do something about it. But visualizing for me, it's been amazing because I obsess over my goals. How many of y'all think it's okay to obsess over your goals? Let me know in the chat. Is it okay to obsess over your goals? Y'all let me know. I want to know what y'all opinions are. Is it okay to obsess over your goals? Jazzy, I see you. Hi, what's up, Rock? I see you. John, Sick Tats. Y'all niggas are freaky as shit on YouTube, bro. Y'all gotta chill. Jesus. What's up with everybody being spicy on my YouTube, bro? God damn. Are we allowed to obsess over our goals? In the chat, if you watch this in a playback, if you one of the 4,000 or 5,000 people that will see these lives, is it all right to obsess over your goals? Is it cool? Is it cool to obsess? You obsess over Kanye, what he do, right? You obsess over a video game. You obsessing over shoes. You obsessing over this Dior bag cost them niggas $56 to make. You pay $2,000. You obsessing over helmets, attaching them to your head. The hair grows out of your head already. You obsessing over these things, sports players you knew. But is it okay to obsess over something that might change your mom and them life? Is it okay to obsess over some shit that might change your entire family's longevity and last name forever, for eternity? Is that cool? Maybe? Is it all right? Is that something that's okay to do? Y'all let me know in the chat. So just hear me out. If you took 30 days, the same passion that you use to say guys are just so bad and oh my God, you've done no research to do it. That same passion that you got that's fueling you, if you took that same passion and you put it into a hobby, a skill, a task, some sort of something that helps you get to the goals you want, become better, do you think you'll be further ahead? Keep your eyes on that prize, your mind on that bag. Larry June voice. Yes, to a point. It's good to put in the hard work. Do not neglect responsibilities. That's why a goal is once you reach, take pride in yourself. I found Wiz. Keep your eyes on the prize. Yes, we obsess over things that rather than ourselves. I need to be reminded of that. What it do? I got an opportunity. I'm praying will change my family's financial future. Well, claim this shit. Claim it. It's yours. It's ours. Let's go. My favorite rappers, Currency, Young Dolph, Larry June. Favorite rappers. Shout out to you, Wani. Let me make sure I read all the chat. Good, healthy goals. Damn, we got a lot of shit in here. Most people only care about your flaws. That's a fact. Most people only gonna care about flaws because that's what they focus on. Hear me out, bro. Think about this. Listen to this. Do a test. Here's how you can tell who's predicting their future or not. You can tell tomorrow. Tomorrow when y'all do, go get a test. You can do this text tonight or in the morning. You can tell who's predicting their future. Watch this. Now, tonight, you're going to get your phone and you're going to text all your friends. You're going to text your girl, whatever girl you're talking to. You're going to text whoever, right? Your coworkers, because you know, you spend a lot of time with your coworkers, y'all get to talking about where you want to go, what jobs you want, whatever. I want you to then say, here's how we are going to get to the goal. Whatever they complained about, I want you to give them an answer. And if they respond with changing the subject, or they say it's somebody else's fault other than theirs, they're not planning their future. Because they literally telling you, as a grown person, they're telling you the power is not theirs. They're telling you the power is somebody else's. So they'll never be able to predict their future. They let other people predict shit for them. You see what I'm saying? Does this make sense? Hey, shout out to you, Eddie. My nigga. Does this make sense? Y'all let me know in the chat. Drop fire emojis if this makes sense. Bro, you are freaky. This nigga freaky, bro. You gotta chill. What kind of shit are y'all typing? Let me know in the chat, does this make sense? So the same way Alicia wants this job to happen or whatever it is, Alicia, you gotta realize that you want it. You want the new job. You want the new career. You want the money to happen. So you cannot expect your friends, your mom, your dad, whoever to jump on board. Now, if they do, that's a blessing. But if you want to go be a hustler, you want to make some paper, you want to get your shit happening for you, no one owes you. This is not a movie. No one's going to be by your side like, let's go, Alicia, woo, with a sign and shit. You might have some friends that's like that, but for the most part, I'm saying every day when you got to get up, it's 365 days in a year. So you're going to have to get up each one of them days. And every single one of them days, them people ain't going to be by your side. Every single one of them days, them people got dates to go on too. They got families they want to make. They got responsibilities, the car appointments. They got to get oil changes and shit. They have to do things of their own. So if you spend all your time thinking that everybody has to be your cheerleader, if you spend all your time thinking that you looking for shit that comes internally from somebody else, you're not determining and predicting your future. Does that make sense? I needed this. No, they sure don't. Wall Street, the only thing owes me. Real rap, that's hard. Hold up, let me screenshot that. That's hard. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be going up, man. IG, what we doing? Does this make sense? Oh, let me screenshot that too, Alicia. Does this make sense? Let me know in the chat. YouTube, IG. YouTube, if you're watching this, let's get this right now to 50 likes. I need y'all to spam the like button. Nobody makes your shit happen, only you. And I just want y'all, it's very easy in our culture, in this society, us that live in America and UK and Canada shit, they want us to be soft. You feel me? They want us to be soft, and they don't want you to have tough skin. They don't want you to stay on your grind. Alicia, I want you to succeed. I want you to go in there and go crazy. But I want you to stay locked in so you can make it happen. Don't be looking all around and shit for others. You got to lock in on you, because when that rent due, when that bill is due, when whatever's happened, they're going to question you. When you want a line of credit for your business, they're going to ask you what you've been doing. They ain't going to ask you what the fuck your friends did. You see, when you go to the bank and you want to get credit, you want to get paper, LLC, these things, they don't give a fuck what your friends did. They care about what you did. What do you do? What can you produce? And you got to get used to being in that jungle. He said, brother, ew. What he said? I see you, Wani. No, but okay. Yeah, I read that already. So now, people, this is the part of the live where I'm going to recap everything I said. You can spam any questions you got, type them in the chat. If you watch this in a playback, comment what questions you like. What video should I do next? What do you think about this video right here? Any questions you have, spam them in the chat. I'm curious to see what y'all think about this, because this is going to help you predict the future. So again, the ways you can predict the future: 1, control your focus. You get more of what you focus on. We attract. So you can get more amazing things if you keep your focus. You control your focus. Yes, there's going to be a basketball game playing. You don't got to go. Yeah, there's going to be a concert. You don't got to go. Yes, there's going to be a distraction. But I'm just asking you. Hear me out. Since you knew how many points LeBron scored, since you knew all them stats, how did that benefit your life? Let me know. Now, if you tell me, oh, I got my wife because we both Packers fans, that's hard. That's fire. Y'all go crazy. That's fire, my nigga. Like, don't get, like, that's hard. I think that's amazing. But if we asking you, hey, bro, all that time you spending on the game, yeah, you know all the Drake lyrics. We hear you. You know all the raps and shit. You've been to all the places. But what's your life like? How does that benefit you? What you focusing on? Because last time I checked, Netflix ain't gonna make you rich. You not on Netflix. You looking up the niggas that are living. Imagine watching other people live. You live vicariously through them. And then you have the opportunity. You have the very opportunity to do exactly or better what these people are doing. And then you do fuck all. You do the fucking exact opposite. And then you take your ass back home to go watch these niggas and live vicariously through them. Isn't that crazy? Ain't that crazy to think about? You got 24 hours in this day, so they say. I don't think time is real, but you get it. We live here. Nigga, if you sleep for 8, you get your simple ass up, that means you got 16 hot ones left. What you gonna do with these 16? You gotta drive somewhere, you gotta commute somewhere, you gotta eat, you gotta shower, you gotta shave, you gotta get groceries, you gotta go to the store, get your tire, you got shit to do. You're spending all your time doing things that don't matter. I'm just being honest. We keep a shit tall. And if you think you know somebody or it's you that you spend a lot of time on shit that doesn't matter, say me. Because I know, bro, I used to spend time on shit that didn't matter. But I got blessed that I started doing things that were going to go towards my future at kind of like in my 20s. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. And even younger, I started doing shit that was going to benefit towards my future. But it's easy to do shit that doesn't go towards your future. It's so easy. Just like eating good. It's all the shit that's bad for you is easy. Eating fast food is easy, nigga. It's fast. And it's already cooked. They've already skipped. They got the drawers full of burgers and patties and titties and shit. How do you think Chick-fil-A makes that food? And it's not food. It's not food. You see what I'm saying? All the easy options are the shit that's not good for you. Everything that's easy is not good for you. In the sense of the options that we are presented in this modern world today. And I'm not saying that everything you want gotta be fucking difficult. Hell no. Because when you build a skill, it don't gotta be difficult. But what I am saying is when you first start working out, you get weaker. That's what Myron Golden says. When you first start working out, nigga, your body hurts the next day. You don't feel awesome. You feel terrible. You feel like shit. After you start working out that first day, that second day, that third day, you feel terrible. I don't know if y'all ever worked out or had a trainer or played sports. I've been playing ball since since I was 6, I guess. And having trainers and these things and working out in sessions, your body feels bad, bro. You hear me? So as you start to train the muscles and you get new habits, then it feels better. Then it becomes easier. Then you could do more. But if you go into it and be like, it was hard, fuck it. And then they ask you, hey, why did you quit? You was good at basketball, bro. You used to be good at cheerleading. You used to be good at whatever. Oh, because my friends and this and my dad and my dad and all this. Boy, what? The fuck are you talking about? You living for you, ain't you? How you supposed to make everybody rich? You keep quitting. I don't know what that says, but it's a different language. People don't understand how valuable time is. There's a reason why I stay tuned in with you. You got me thinking outside the box. That's hard. Let me screenshot that. That's hard. Howard, shout out to you. IG, what do y'all think of the live? Let me see who's even still here. Let me see. Who we got in here? Boz is still locked in. Kimberly, I see you. Jody's still been tapped in the whole time. Omalicia? I think I'm fucking your name up. I got a question real quick. Go ahead, bro. No net freaky shit, bro. You have some weird shit. Again, spam y'all questions. Spam the questions chat. Spam the questions chat. We have the opportunity to have our 5th 1,000-person live stream on YouTube. I need y'all to turn this up right now. Reset the room real quick. Before I answer any questions, I need y'all right now. Like this video. Share this video right now. It costs you nothing to like. If you're on Instagram and you're watching this, one thing you can do is spam your questions or anything you think of this video. Or shit, yeah, anything you feeling. I see some people typing right now. I need you to turn up the chat right now. Like this video. It costs nothing to like. Every single person here, like the video. Especially if I helped you with something. That's crazy as fuck. If you're like, damn, this nigga spitting, and then not like the video, that's crazy, gang. God damn. Hey man, you in a sad mood. Tell us why. Let's see if we can get you in the right mood. I do want to say one thing too that was on my mind. But let me see this real quick. Let me read this real quick. Control your focus, sacrifice small things for the main thing. When spending our time everything easy is not good for us. You know, one thing I'm also realizing is it's a word I stopped using. I stopped using that word sacrifice. I don't really use that word no more. You know how people say, you know, if our words hold a lot of value. I don't say that. I don't believe that I don't believe in sacrificing. Sacrificing means I got to kill something in order to make something else come to life. I don't think I had to kill shit. I think I'm just investing. I'm just investing in my time. When people say they're sacrificing stuff, it makes me think like they think that they have to kill something in order to make something come to life. But in my reality, it's like, shit, I think I'm strong enough to just not do the shit that's bad. I don't have to kill it. It can still exist. It just is. We're just going to choose to do the right thing. Porn still exists. We just don't watch it. going to go trap still exists. We just don't do it. Does that make sense? Say your name, please, and thank you. That's the favor. Shout out to Gage. That's all the favor was. I see y'all typing in the comments. Let me see. Your brother's in the Crips. What the fuck, bro? People need to stop saying appreciate the phonetics of these words. Be killing us slowly. When you break down the appreciate, your welcome, hate, look it up. Yeah, you just gotta be mindful of the things we say. You know what I'm saying? The society wants you to be weak, bro. They want you to pay attention to weird shit. Who's this broke Wiz Khalifa? Jesus Christ. They want you just to be praying to people outside yourself. They want a bunch of the people that go into, most of us are on social media now, right? So when you go into chats, when you go to any pretty girl's comments or anybody's comments that has an opinion different than theirs, most of those people with the most opinions in those chats and those comments and those emails and those DMs, those people have the lowest vibration. You understand? Those people are lost because not all, but most of those people, that is their life. Their life is consumption instead of production. So if you want to predict your future, you have to start creating and you have to become a producer. You understand? The media and the government, these niggas are producing shit. All you do is consume it. You watch it, you regurgitate it. You don't even know why you don't like Donald Trump. You don't know. You don't know what Hillary Clinton did. You have no fucking idea. You don't know. You didn't know Joe Biden was the same nigga that locked niggas up 20 years ago and he's the president. You don't know. You just do as you're told. You just do shit. You asked for the job. You drove to Target. You drove to the cubicle and said, yo, can I get here? Can I work here? You put on a suit. You asked to work there. And then you get there and you half-ass the work and then act shocked that you didn't get promoted. It is the matrix, my nigga. So what I'm saying is next time when you get the chance and you get an urge, you like, damn, I'm finna troll. I'm finna go in the comments and speak negatively. I'm finna blame someone else outside of myself for whatever it is. I'm going to look at my own body, my own self, my own way of thinking, my own bank account, my own friends, my own whatever, and blame someone other than me. Stop, shut the fuck up and be like, damn, I'm finna do better. I gotta do better. Because now what you've done is you just took ownership for your own self, your own life. You just took ownership for your own life. So again, when the girl asks you, hey, I know you asked me out 400 times, hey, what did you do yesterday to become better? She's dating a whole nother nigga, getting her back blown out by a whole nother nigga that don't work at the warehouse like you do. You work with her. So instead of improving yourself and you got a bunch of funny, cool shit to say about her and girls and shit, they getting tagged by the other dude who don't work there, whether his job's legal or illegal. But what I am saying is he's doing something that can at least lead her somewhere, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You got to become the nigga that got a car and drive somewhere. If you don't start being able to predict your own future, she's not going to take that ride with you, gang. Nobody's going to stick around with you. This is not a movie. The friends, the people, the cheers, the supporters, they come after you've made it. You hear me? They've come after you made it. They don't come, this is not Disney Pixar. This ain't one of them. Does it make sense? So what we smoke weed, so what we got, what y'all hating on, homie? This man talking money and life, y'all on here hating, that's wild. They go to jail, you black. I have to purchase everything except, I have to produce every day except Sabbath, you feel me? So, hey, 49, you gotta let him go. You gotta realize, now this is all a choice. I'm blessed. We got 200,000 people on Instagram. When I started Instagram, I had 0. I started in 2010, 11, 12. I had nobody. Now we have 200,000 on here. We're on YouTube with almost 300,000 people. Yes, we can talk about the 4 people on the off night that are saying miscellaneous shit. But if you notice something, them 4 people still here because they're getting some information out of it. You see what I'm saying? You only go where you feel comfortable. That's where you keep showing up. That's where you keep giving your time. So that's why people who like to be victims hang out with who? Other niggas that like to be victims. You complain, I bet you any amount of money your niggas complain. You a girl, you complain, you hang with people who like to what? Complain. You blame everybody else for your problems, guess who you hang with? A bunch of other niggas who like to blame shit for your problem. So rather than it's no point for us to argue with them niggas or focus on that. It's just a perspective. I'd rather focus on 200,000 amazing people in the I think we have maybe 800 people in here so far. They've been fired. But if you give your time and you start arguing with children or you arguing with crackheads, people are gonna look at you like, what the fuck, nigga? Arguing with crackheads, man. They may be wrong, but I will spend time talking to them or bickering with them. Let's see. What should be the frequency to post reels? I would say first off, you should probably think about making good content. I think that's the first thing people need to be thinking about. I was with you for the 15 or for the 5K challenge. Hey, niggas know, niggas know. Hey, shout out to 49K. You know the truth. We didn't, on my channel, we didn't give away thousands. That's why we don't have to do too much. It's in our character. You know what I'm saying? I want to give away millions. That's my goal. I'm gonna give away millions. Real shit. I've only probably done maybe about 10,000, but shit, I'm gonna give more. As I keep earning more, watch. I'm gonna keep supporting y'all. As we keep growing, I'm gonna keep making sure I put people that, want to grow in position, whoever it can be. Let's see. For the posting, I think you should focus more so on making good content. So all of y'all out there, when you watching us or whoever creator you like, hopefully y'all keep watching me. Understand that what I care about is what y'all like. I already know what I want. I want y'all email your first name, last name. I want y'all to buy something from me, and I want y'all to watch my content. But most importantly, I want to know what y'all want, because when I give you what you want, then you give me what I want. Just like Jim Rohn says, if you can help people get what they want, you're gonna get everything you want. Or that might be Zig Ziglar, one of those two. But hey, shout out to you, love you back. Let's go. Oh, I got a screenshot that. Y'all going crazy, bro. What the fuck? I might have to make y'all some mods. I might have to make some of y'all mods, bro. 49, I'm making you a mod. Hey, 49, I manage you. You're a mod right now. I'm making you a standard mod, and then when you prove yourself, I'll boost you up. So every time y'all come on my channels and y'all do well in the lives, I'm going to start making people mods. And those of y'all know, mods turn into real jobs. 3 people that started as mods with me got full-time jobs. Not full-time, jobs with me over the last couple of years, and they were able to earn thousands. So appreciate y'all, bro. That's hard. I appreciate y'all. All right. Let me see. I don't think IG really told much. Let me see. Creating content has been so much harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, because it's a real life job. You just can't just come on here and be like, oh, I made a video, so it should go crazy. That's not how it goes. Y'all can apply to be mods if you keep showing up. Show up every live. We tapped in every day. So you get an opportunity every single day to show up, turn your bell notifications on, your post notifications on, so you know when I'm live. And when you know when I'm live, then that way you can be tapped in, and make sure you handling the traffic. You know what I'm saying? Directing people to the right way, the right places. But yeah, bro, I think we touched on a lot of good ass topics, a lot of good things. If you want to make content, I highly suggest operating life like this. In everything you do, how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you look at the people who say these phrases like, if you don't like me, fuck you, I don't care what anybody wants, I don't care what anybody thinks, it's everybody else versus me, those people probably are not very good at sales. They're probably not very good at team building things, cooperation, team building, because all they care about is what they want. When you get on the phone, all they give a fuck about is, these are the things that are bothering me, and they unload on you. Lana, what's up, love? You feel me? So you can easily just tell. You don't have to, y'all stick around and shit. It's just so crazy to me. Most people, we spend more time in shit that we know isn't right for us than getting up, doing the right thing, and straightening shit out ASAP. You go to a girl, a guy, you know this nigga's terrible. Nigga has dirt under his fingernails, no belt. Oh my God. Miscellaneous kids, no occupation, is never paid taxes. You've never seen him pay taxes. You've never seen him pay taxes. But you stay with that nigga, and then we gotta hear about it on the internet. Same thing with girls. You go with a girl to make her life fucking miserable, bro. Miserable. She like Instagram more than she like you. You get less shit from her than you get from Instagram. And you take your simple ass in there and you're arguing with her and shit. Ugh. It's disgusting. You understand what I'm saying? You got a choice to do what you want to do. You got a choice to do what you want to do. You could take that frustration that you got or whatever it is and be like, damn, I need to attract better. Let me focus on whatever it is. Let me give people what they want. If you give people what they want, you will get everything you want. You know them people that sell y'all all the products you buy, the nails, the helmets, the clothing, the colors, the shit that you buy, they care about what you want. When you bought that soda, you know them niggas care about what you want. When you buy the iPhone, they care about what you want in it. When you buy Lay's potato chips, they make flavors of chips that are fucking terrible. They make cheeseburger chips. I've seen them, terrible. Dill chips, ketchup chips, mustard, all sorts of nasty shit. Probably tuna fish, all sorts of weird shit. But what those companies make the most money. But when something's not selling, they take it off the shelf or they adjust the price. You see? You got to do the same shit. Yeah, I got some mods on here. Hey, 49 is already working. He's already working on modding. What do y'all think on here? Rican chick, what's up? What do you think about it? Lana, you still here? What do y'all think about that? And again, I'm gonna tell y'all something too that might help you. When you want to predict the future, listen, my nigga. Listen to learn. Listen to hear. If you a confrontational person, you listen to a fragment until someone says, they might say a 45-minute long lecture, and then one of the stats, or they say the word wrong. Then you're like, fuck everything else they said. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna think about this one thing or how they said this one thing, and you dismiss the whole message because you so strung up on how you can disprove it, or you so caught up on fuck, how can this be wrong? How can I make this? How can I not take credit? And then now you thinking about one little small part of some shit that the person said instead of listening to the whole message. Speaking your truth. What the fuck is your truth? I wonder why girls say that. How do we get separate ones? Like where do they sell them? Like where do they sell the separate truths? Like how do we all get different ones and shit? I thought it was just one truth and shit. I didn't know that we all had different ones. Where y'all be getting them from? Shadow, what up? You telling facts, bro. These billionaires pay for studies on human mind, the way they understand how to target their people, all these problems. Exactly. Yeah, so I'm learning so much stuff. It's like, damn, I could just take the money and go to where the traffic is rather than recreate the wheel. Everybody wants to do shit on their own and say, oh, I just put my spin on it. I put my hand in it. But why do you always need your hand in it if you don't know what the fuck you're doing? Sometimes it's okay just to let success be, and you can model success. And then you learn from that and put your spin on it. She said, what do you mean? What I meant was you said your truth as if there's multiple truths. There's only one truth. One. We don't pick fucking different ones and having all these other truths. It's just fucking insane. You tell them, King, speak your truth. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, nigga? So that means one person can think the sky is orange and another nigga can think it's green, and they be like, yeah, that's your truth, man. You just do it. You're allowed. Just go with whatever you feel. That type of behavior is going to lead you to your demise. You feel me? It's not going to lead us to success because we need to be around strong people that call out bullshit. When shit ain't right, niggas like, nah, ain't right. Ain't right. Period queen from the Philippines. Truth is based on individuals' own mindset, so we all something different. Some need a white room padded, preferably. Yeah, that's not how it go. We don't do like that. We all live here. If you think you're Iron Man, that's just some shit you think. We don't all get different truths. It's one. This happened at this time on this date. One truth. Now, if you do think that there's multiple truths, this channel probably isn't for you, huh? But if you do think there are multiple truths, you probably also think that there's a lot of different genders. Probably think there's 8 genders. You think, goddamn, you probably watch murder mysteries at night. You probably think a lot of something, but God bless you. You know what I mean? I'm about to round this live up off here. We got still, 20-some people here. We got, maybe 15 people here. I love each and every one of you. Again, let's take this last 30 seconds. Any questions you got? It's 12:30 a.m. on the East Coast. It's 9:30 here. So spam any questions you have. And again, we can predict the future. by you determining what the future will be, staying consistent on it, staying focused, curing the overthinking, and envisioning the shit you want every day, taking action to that. Instead of thinking about, oh, it runs in the family, poor me, this has to happen. We have multiple truths because I live in Arkansas, or because I live in New Jersey, or because whatever. We all live here. There's one place, one truth, and you're gonna gravitate to the people that gravitate towards you. But you just need to be mindful of what version of you put out. Does that make sense? So if you're not mindful of what you put out, you're gonna think, why poor me? I'm attracting the wrong guys, the wrong girls, the wrong jobs. That's because you're not mindful of what you're putting out. But when you become mindful of what you put out and you realize that only you care about what you put out, only you care about what you had to go through to put it out, and you are still responsible to put that version of you out, once you start understanding that, it's going to help you move easier, because no one is responsible for us. No one is responsible for what we do and how hard it was for us coming up, and no one wants to hear about that shit. You just got to show up. You feel me? You just got to show up, and you got to be ready. You hear me? Because the only people who want to hear about complaints and struggles is people that complain and struggle. That's why when niggas have been addicted to drugs and shit, that's the first that they tell you. What's good, bro? For some reason, they like to tell you and share that with you rather quickly. And again, it's a matrix, baby. They praise people who do drugs and quit them more than they praise the people who never did them in the first place. It's all an illusion. You feel me? So knowing all them stats that LeBron did ain't going to help you become a better person. Probably not. But you becoming a better person in real life probably will help you meet LeBron and become a better person. It's wild, right? But YouTube, I love you. I appreciate you. Like this video, share. Spam the comments and let me know your favorite part or what video I should do next. So much fire content coming for you. I love each and every one of you. 300K on the way. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You dig.